I am so honored to be spending another year with you at numerologist.com. Welcome. This is your reading for December 26, 2022 to January 2nd, 2023. So we are officially heading into a new year. This is 2023. 2023 in numerology reduces down to that 7 energies. So it is all about inner work. Doing this kind of work this year is huge. So first thing you got to do starting out the new year, cleanse yourself, have a completely new clean slate energetically, do some egg cleanses, do some aura cleanses, do some Reiki, get your energy right before you start this new year. Then look at my fingers, whichever one you were drawn to, either this one, or this one will tell you what your card is for this week. We have December 26th to January 2nd. All right, if you were drawn to this finger, you essentially chose card number 1 or pile number 1, and we are linking 2 water sign energies. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that is pretty young, and then Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that's female energy. And what's basically linking these 2 water signs is a lot of emotional confusion, especially going into the new year, figuring out how they're feeling about you, how you're feeling about them, how they're feeling about each other is what it kind of looks like, right? And even how it was lined up. And since this is a 7-year, I'm reading every single nuance as a sign. So I saw that the Queen of Cups was above and the Knight of Cups was behind. So I would say that it's supposed to be equal when it comes to them, how they're feeling about each other. But this Queen of Cups, this more senior, authoritative, feminine water energy, puts themselves ahead of this young water sign energy. So that could be the reason why there is that conflict there, is they're just not lining up. So there's a lot of emotional confusion, and it's time to cleanse that area. Like I'm seeing her witch hat, which tells me spell work. Do what you got to do, even if it's just lighting 2 candles, writing both their names on each candle, putting a string around it and saying, all right, like this energetic connection needs to be cleansed and cut. Maybe doing it again for you and the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups, but you really got to cut these cords. There was one other card, stay with me for one more second. There was one other card that popped up over top of it, and it's the 2 of Cups face down. So this is saying, even though you want to just ignore this BS over here, what it's doing is it's messing up all your other relationships, because we need balance. And if they're not cohabiting, if they're not in harmony, it's just going to mess up all of our understanding of relationships, and we're going to want to escape from all of this. Okay, if you were drawn to the middle finger, I'm not going to flip you off, but that would be pile number 2, and we have the 3 of Wands. So I'm telling you right now, if you have not made a New Year's resolution, this is truly the time to do it and the week to do it, because you're basically giving Santa Claus your wish list. You're basically giving the universe your wish list. It is a new month, right? It's a new year. So yeah, when we put that energy out into the universe saying, this is what I want, it is being answered, whether it's by our higher selves, whether it's by our own actions, or whether it's by outside forces that are going to benefit us. But this is really the week to be figuring out what your resolutions are, what your goals are, and then just writing it down and telling yourself, all right, I'm putting it out there, and we're going to see how it comes to fruition. All right, if you were drawn to this finger, my ring finger, we have the 10 of Wands. So how dare, Christmas is over, like it's done. We're on Boxing Day into New Year's, and here we are still overwhelmed with all of these responsibilities, with all of this work, with all these duties, and really not able to delegate that energy out. Like as I'm holding this card, I'm literally pointing, right? So here I am being like, you got to start delegating some of this energy outward and start pointing and calling on specific people, saying, all right, this goes to you. Don't ask me to remind you about it. Don't ask me information about it. You handle it 100%. And just putting that managerial energy out there this week, because you were completely overwhelmed and overran with responsibilities, and this is just not the energy that you want to go in to the new year with. I'm a huge believer that how you start January 1st, how you start that year, how you start that month, it does predict the year. And I've been kind of like, analyzing over the years, and yeah, for sure. All right, as always, if you would like to head start your year with a personalized reading with me, please feel free to reach out. You can find me on Instagram at Beyond Your Sun Sign, or you can email me directly, beyondyoursunsign@gmail.com. Happy New Year, and I will see you next week. Bye.